It's quite clear to us when we look at the walls of tombs in Egypt that the ancient Egyptians enjoyed wearing makeup. We see cosmetics around their eyes. And when we look on this papyrus, we see a woman applying red ochre to her lips. We know the ancient Egyptians also wore blusher, red ochre in fat or gum resin. But it's important to make it clear that it wasn't just women who enjoyed wearing makeup. Certainly, men too adorn themselves with cosmetics. And this is the cosmetic box of a man named Kemeny, who lived around 1800 BC. It's made of cedar wood with bone, ivory and silver. And if you look closely, you might just see a mirror inside. If the ancient Egyptians could afford a mirror, they would certainly own one. They loved personal adornment. They enjoyed looking at their reflection. It's hard to imagine seeing oneself in this mirror, but it would have once been polished up, and the gentleman who owned it would have seen his reflection in the metal disc. This mirror was indeed found on the chest of the mummified body of a man. From very early on, the ancient Egyptians were grinding malachite on cosmetic palettes such as these. Malachite is a green hydrous copper carbonate mineral. It was found in the eastern desert in Egypt and also in Sinai. The ancient Egyptians also ground a grey-black metallic mineral, galena, consisting of lead sulfide. They wore this too around their eyes. The ground pigments were kept in what we call cosmetic spoons, often elaborately carved. Look at this naked woman, her arms outstretched. The cosmetic would have been in the dish formed by the duck or perhaps goose. Very often these dishes had originally swivel lids. When it came to applying the cosmetic, it would have been lubricated and kept in tubes such as this, makeup tubes, with the application stick. Very similar to our mascara and eyeliner. The ancient Egyptians, both men and women, enjoyed various perfumes and oils. They certainly feature in their cosmetics range. This glass jar for cosmetics is a copy of a juglet from Cyprus. It's only about 10 centimeters in height. Very often it's the women who produce the perfumed oil. We see the woman on the left carrying a basket of lilies. The essence is then squeezed from them by the two women with their simple press, a bag with a stick at either end. The women are twisting the sticks in opposite directions to squeeze the bag. The ancient Egyptians also pierced their ears. Queen Nefertari has an elaborate cobra earring. And certainly we have ear studs surviving from ancient Egypt, very often made of glass. The ancient Egyptians also tattooed their bodies, often in a lozenge design, a diamond design, geometric patterns. This figurine shows us examples of these tattoos. And the musician in this bowl has a figure of the god Bez, associated with protection and fertility, tattooed on her upper thigh.